How big were those prints?
Pretty damn big.
Like slag giant big, the one, the big giant that was sitting out the door.
Big
going
enough
like,
that
"Hey, Blue, I see you.
I didn't see her. Not exactly, but comparable size.
Comparable.
So
It's not
probably
quite
in for a
super
fight.
size, but large.
Yeah.
Large.
Larger than my feet. That's pretty big.
Pretty
Let's
big.
follow the trail.
Okay. Go ahead and...
And was there anything else in that casket at all? Poking
no.
around with the staff or anything like that?
No. I sure you am. Did you even wipe it off since the goblin dog? No.
I did now.
No. Everybody's just staring at him. No, that's a good idea. Yeah, you keep doing that.
Putting the sack in there, it sounds like macaroni.
Oh.
Right, there we go. But
Unfit Squid Army.
you follow the tracks till they're about the edge of town. Looks like they're still going maybe slightly northwest
I'm not
to
doing
north.
anything.
But yeah, you want to go ahead and give me another tracking?
18.
18. Yeah, it's still going. Due west.
All right.
Are you guys going to keep following it?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay. All right, give me one more tracking then.
So we're going to defeat this Orcus fellow, right? Is that the plan?
Right now we're following the trail.
And does anybody got a knowledge geography?
26.
26. Oh, okay.
I do not.
You,
No.
you follow it for about a good 3 miles, and then you look up and you see in the distance a tower.
What? I'm sorry. What? A tower?
A tower on the coastline.
Which
I
way
mean,
are
we
we going?
look like a tall one, Cedric.
Ah.
Yeah.
And how
you
far?
recall that from maps. You
3
guys
miles out.
are now like 3 miles out of town.
They've been dripping ink for 3 miles.
No, the ink less and less, but the tracks he was able to follow
Okay.
because they're large.
I mean, at some point there's less ink.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
They had the drip and now it's less.
Have we ever heard of this tower before? It's only a few miles out of town. You think people would mention a tower?
I mean, Miriam, go ahead, roll a intel. Give your bardic knowledge plus to it.
My bardic knowledge.
Knowledge local.
Okay. Okay.
And you get to add 2 to the roll, unless it's already been calculated in.
And you have a
What's a 3?
18.
I got 13. 18.
18? Okay. The reason the name kind of resonates with you is you remember from the warehouse that where the automation bear came out of. On that, it said to Cedric's tower. But I mean, this tower is supposed to be was supposed to be abandoned too, but you don't know too much history. But you happen to recall from some of the maps because you guys hung around town for a couple of days and you're like going around. You do remember that name, and of course when you stumbled across that little tag on the box there that held the bear.
So the tower that we just saw is the Cedric's Tower, which is the thing that.
With the bear.
Okay. Cool. I can relay this information to. So okay, so I
Great.
say the same thing.
We're definitely in for a fight.
So
Large things.
Large things?
Large, horrible things.
a large, valuable, but long-time abandoned, windswept structure on the edge of the sea is becoming the center of what looks like a nefarious plot of dark magics and corruption.
And now getting deliveries, too.
Okay, and getting deliveries.
Now
Deliveries
getting
of what
deliveries.
exactly?
DiGiorno?
The last one was a giant evil patchwork bear, more or less.
All right.
Pet. So like a big monstrous teddy bear.
If teddy bears had a penchant for hugging you to death, yes.
Yes, interesting. Hugging monstrous teddy bears. I like that. We'll make sure that you're up front.
Make sure.
Well.
Shrugs, yeah.
A powerful and enveloping hug from such a bear would certainly be one way to keep your nuts warm.
God damn it. God damn.
Too far? Was that forced?
Not at all. Glad to see we're staying the course.
As you all are approaching the tower, go ahead and give me perceptions. looks like it's about
Jesus.
5 or 6 stories tall. You can't really tell. But
How far away do we
One?
look? Oh, wait, away from it. Right,
seen
so
the
well,
wait.
you're away from it. You're about 50 feet away now.
Oh, okay. Before we get that close, can,
Okay.
can I do a false life?
Spell's life? Sure.
Myself a little extra hit points.
Okay.
Not much, but hey.
Every bit helps.
– 20.
20. Okay. Anybody else doing perceptions?
I got a
got
crit.
a 24.
So.
I think I got a 10.
I got a 1, so I'm good.
Okay. The 20 and 24, you're approaching it. The tower is quite tall. I mean, you don't know how the floor arrangement is, but you're thinking there's at least 5 or 6 floors to it. You see that there's a door on this side. The diameter of the tower is 40 feet. In the door, you guys are 50 feet away. You could tell that there's 2 corpses, at least from what you could tell, leather armor.
Incidentally, no signs of life, no light, no
2
smoke,
corpses.
no movement.
I mean, the corpses look in relatively good shape from your eyesight, but the heads look like they've been torn off,
Ooh.
and there is a scorch mark on the door as well.
Man, this Loam's End is just the mutilated corpse in a town.
Seriously, it's just the worst.
No
man.
signs of life, no smoke, no tied up horses, no chicken coops, no nothing.
From this
Okay.
point forward, I'd like to keep detect magic up.
Well, something's afoot.
And a leg, and not a head.
You beat me to it.
Shall we seek our destiny inside?
No, but yeah, sure.
Great.
I'd like to draw my weapon just ahead of time.
I think I'll make sure my crossbow is cocked.
I think I might have to do the same.
Miriam, what's your character's name again?
No, Taiga.
Taiga. Well, sneak on in there, Taiga, and tell us what you find.
Oh, great, I get to be the one. Yay.
Or maybe we should just knock on the door.
I like that idea much better.
It's not for me to tell the man how he decorates his yard.
I will cast message with Taiga.
All right.
Do we want to send Taiga in?
I'll do
I mean,
it.
I was
Sure.
kind of kidding.
Going on an adventure, man.
Well, because you're technically trespassing. But I guess that's
Dude,
more
we're
of a
in this
guideline than a
deep.
rule.
I mean,
We're just in the yard.
Of
everything
headless dead body.
This is sort of a pseudo-medieval setting. This is kind of thing probably happens all the time. I don't...
the fact that there's 2 dead bodies with sans heads on the ground, I don't think they're gonna care if
I don't know how much
Tact.
sneaking we can possibly do, by
I
the
know.
way. Because it's, noon, and we're standing out in their yard.
How
So we
close-
should
Oh, we don't
probably
really have
just...
to
close
sneak
are the
because the
bodies?
guards are dead. So I
They're
mean,
like
that's
right outside the door.
Yeah, we should probably just knock.
But they're not magical?
No. You did detect remnants of a spell on the door. Go ahead, give me spellcraft.
Oh, 29.
There was definitely a glyph of warding
What?
on there, fire-based, and now it explains why the corpse's hands are all dark too.
That doesn't explain why they're headless.
No.
So note to self, don't touch the door.
Well, not anymore. It's okay. There
You-
was a glyph.
Yeah, you're not
I'm gonna let
detecting
you
anything
open
on the
the
door
door.
anymore.
I'm gonna let you
So-
open the door.
Well, it's gonna be hard for me to open a door if she's gonna go in.
I'm gonna be the decoy.
I
Or
mean,
the
I
dummy.
could do it, but
Good luck.
it'd be kind of weird.
You're 3 feet tall. Anything aimed at the head will just go right over. You'll be
Pretty
fine.
much. I mean,
Let's not stand behind her though.
you can go behind me. Everyone just has to
Can I examine?
crouch.
Can I? Well, we have to get closer to the door to
Oh,
examine
yeah.
the body.
Yeah.
Should we
Well, I'm gonna keep walking towards the door
creep
though.
up there a little bit and stand on either side of the door, perhaps?
Yeah, there's no windows or arrow slits at
Oh.
all in this tower.
Oh, you might have mentioned that.
Yeah.
I assumed someone was watching us approach across the windswept bluff. So now, but if there's no way for anyone to
you
look
didn't
up.
see any figures on top of the tower.
They saw us 3 miles
Just a
away.
big monstrous teddy bear. Nothing big.
It's just a giant evil Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah, I'll approach. I'll stay 10 feet out and out of direct line of the door.
I want to examine I want to get close enough to kind of examine the skeleton and see what happened to their heads.
Okay.
To the side of the door.
right, then I guess I will.
Do you have like
I
a
can
knowledge
knock
heal?
then?
I don't think you
Yes,
have
I do.
knowledge. You do? All right.
Of course I do. I'm a doctor.
All right.
That's what they all say.
That's what his T-shirt says.
I went to the demi-plane of Ash, and all I got was this T-shirt.
12.
12. It was violent.
It's violent.
That's all you get. You're like,
Note to self: avoid violent beheadings.
You know, if you hadn't gleamed the singed hands and lack of a head.
They didn't go down nicely.
you don't think it was suicide?
Also, a good note.
It was a suicide pact. They grabbed a hold of each other's heads simultaneously.
1, 2, 3, pull.
But where the heads go after that?
I love you. I regret nothing.
Kind of a multi-head jerk. Was that?
Why would they leave these corpses? So it was a magical trap, and they just leave the corpses lying out here. They don't have any regard for. They don't even want to. I don't know. Throw them into the sea or
Well,
get rid of them in any
I'm
way.
figuring that the heads were harvested sans explosion for some other reason we probably don't want to know.
Probably whatever else throws the headless bodies into the sea decided to. Doesn't probably live here. It's probably something else. I think that's the thing around this place. It seems to be to behead your.
Everybody loses their
Everybody.
heads. That's
You know-
not good.
I think there's an unserved economic niche for a corpse disposal company.
There's a manner that we could get rid
Yeah.
of real quick.
All right. So what's
pile 'em up in the bin.
where are we in this? We're sending Tug in.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
At least she's open.
We're having
Maybe you
this-
should listen.
We're having this conversation in whispers. Tiger, you think you can climb all the way? Just be quiet. All right.
Get off my lawn! No,
So I'm knocking on the door.
Oh, that's our method. All right.
you knock on the door.
Knocking on.
I'll just call out.
No, go for it.
Hello.
Well, that wasn't quite the approach I was thinking, but all right. Well, you know.
She's 3 feet tall. She's not about to kick it open.
After about a minute, nothing happens.
Ooh, here's this box of Girl Scout cookies.
I have 10 minutes.
Our almond cookie's already been picked through, but here you go.
Okay, I guess I'll just try and just nod at them like there's nothing happening.
You might want to check to see if it's trapped before you open it.
Sure, it's not a bad idea. Okay.
Well, I know it's not magically trapped anymore.
Right. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure about that.
So just do a lap
no,
around
the door.
surrounding
No,
it.
no,
Huh?
Yeah.
The door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have your any trap skills?
I don't
Should be
think I do
perception.
actually. Strangely enough.
You're the stealthiest person out of the group, so you might have
I
that.
have.
I have trap sense, but that normally gets me out of traps, not necessarily detecting.
just
Well,
have stealth.
perception to go ahead and look for traps.
Yeah, you can perceive. Yeah.
Sure. I will use
Probably don't have
perception
any
then, because
special
I don't
skills.
think I don't have any special skills to actually check for the thing
No, you
besides
know
stealth.
what? Perception. Perception is checking for traps.
Okay. Perception 12 and 12. 24? 24.
24.
Better than
Okay.
shoot.
As soon as she seems to be about to say something,
Okay.
I want to cast the Orison Create Water, 10 feet above her head.
All right.
The 6 gallons of water just falls on her.
Why would you do that?
Expect the unexpected!
Got to keep you on your toes. And as you're walking through all the tall grass, some of the got
No,
right there, so
drenched.
it's instant head wash. There you go.
They're afraid of fire elementals.
You can dodge 6 gallons of water. You can dodge a fireball. Is that what this is?
I'm just
You
there
never
looking at
know.
everybody. Just all soggy and mopey like, you jerks.
This is gonna make the stealthing a little weird. You know? And like little
Now I'm gonna slosh.
squeaky feet going across the floor.
But the doors are open.
But the doors are open. Okay.
I mean, you could open them. There's no trap on them from what you could tell, and they're unlocked.
Cool. Okay, so I can
No one
open
can
the
predict their
doors. Give you a side eye. Bring
You
out
will-
the water out of my
You will understand my wisdom in time.
mess with my luck.
So what are we going to do? The party's in front of the doors. What's going on?
We might as well walk in.
We go in.
All right. Give me party order. How are you going to come in here?
I'll go first. My morning star in one hand and my shield at the ready.
I hope you slip on a puddle.
Person's up there, so. I'm assuming the cleric's right next to the barbarian. That's the way they like to be here. Put that right there. Okay. Usually we got this right here.
And luckily for the rest of the party, I'm behind them with my crossbow out.
Okay.
It's old trusty here.
As you open doors, this is what you see. You see circular bookshelves. Not too many books going on. You do see a red carpet right here. There's a stairwell leading right up. You're a little bit too far away, but you can tell that there's a portrait here, and because of the angle you're at, you know there's portraits, but you just can't tell what's on them right now.
Okay.
All right. Well, I move forward.
How does the condition of the place look?
Pretty good. I mean, not pristine, but
Doesn't quite match the outside with the overgrown.
no.
Is there any magic that I can detect in the room
Yeah.
besides what he set off?
Yeah.
I hate it when the DM says that. Oh yeah, there's magic. You feel it.
All right. How far is the range on
60 foot.
60 foot. Okay. As the cleric walks in the door and you guys are looking in, you detect a strong emanation of magic from the table that's right on here.
Ah,
And
is that a table or an altar?
it's a table.
Okay.
There was a small bottle right on there.
Ah,
And as he walked over to look at the portrait, and he's looking right there, this is what evident. You see the bottle pop right open, the stopper right on the top, pop right open, and come right out. And all of a sudden, out of it, about 2 feet tall, looks like a just made out of blackness with a bit of horns on there, almost like a genie, just a total
not
shade.
as cute.
Nope, not cute at all. And right next to it, what appeared to be a letter opener, but it looks like instead a knife. And he looks around really quick. The bottle goes right up, jumps right up, and bops right back down. The bottle itself, under the genie. The knife that's right next to it goes right up in the air, and he catches it with his hand. Roll initiative.
Close the door. Close the door.
That's not so good.
Initiative.
Oh, that's so good.
Hold on. Crap. Anything for it?
All right.
on.
Doctor.
21.
21, nice.
Oh, I don't know. Hold on.
All
Am I in the
right.
wrong one?
Michael Pinebrook.
I got a
4 plus whatever you
5.
rolled.
5. Okay. Tyga.
21.
Okay. And Corin.
7.
7. Doctor, you can act first.
I need to get some damn initiative.